South. Kevin Aro on the call, and we are underway from Brownsville. Hanna, like we mentioned earlier in the girls' game, this game has a lot more playoff implications on the line in this one. Brownsville Hanna coming in with a 2-5 district record, looking to stay alive in the playoff race, trying to keep pace with San Benito, who's ahead of them in the standings with a 3-4 record. Hanna coming in with a 2-5 record. Hanna looking to keep their season alive with 2 games remaining in the regular season. As for Harlingen South, they are coming off a loss, a heartbreaking loss against Harlingen High in the Bird Bowl last Friday night. But the case is simple for Brian Molina's squad. Win and you're in. They can clinch a playoff berth tonight with a win and would improve to 5-3 on the year. But the task at hand is to win here at a place where many folks say it's a difficult place to play. So with that being said, welcome aboard to the broadcast. Kevin Naro on the call. Harlingen South in the road uniforms, green jerseys with the white South font on the front, numbers on the front and back with Hawks written in the back in an orange font. Let's meet the starting 5 for Harlingen South. That three-pointer rattles in and out of the rim. Second chance points from Brady Bennett doesn't go. Let's meet the starters for Harlingen South. Gabriel Martinez, a senior, wearing the number 12. Alex Rodriguez, the junior, wearing the number 14. Ryan Fenchner, the junior, wearing the number 22. Rudy Rodriguez, who's listed as a junior, wearing the number 23. And Brady Bennett, number 24. He's a senior. Count that three-pointer from Alex Rodriguez, and that's how the scoring will get started here from Brownsville. Hanna, Harlingen South, coached by longtime coach Brian Molina. Fermin Lucio, the head coach of Brownsville Hanna. Again, they're trying to keep their season alive. Rodriguez with a long pass out to Rodriguez. Down the baseline, high off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Ball's poked away, and back comes Brownsville Hanna. That's Isaiah Talamantes driving it in on Rodriguez. That shot's up and knocked out of bounds. Let's meet the starters for Coach Fermin Lucio's squad. Number 1 is Jared Zarte. Number 10 is Diego Escobar. Charles Thornwall wearing the number 24. Sabian Arsenault wearing the number 5, and Isaiah Talamantes wearing the number 3. That's Escobar with the ball, kicks it out to Arsenault. That ball is picked away by Harlingen South. Rodriguez with the ball going from left to right. Back out to the other Rodriguez. Back over to Fenchner. Driving it in with the left hand down the baseline. Jumper off the glass and good. 5-0 Harlingen South, and a good start for Brian Molina's squad. Back comes Harlingen South, and a collision there on the floor. That's going to be an offensive foul. Diego Escobar found guilty of the offensive foul. 5-0. 5:33 in the first quarter. South with the early lead. They come in again with a 4-3 district record. A win here, the Hawks will punch their ticket to the playoffs. .520 in the opening period. Some substitutions. Julian Soto checking into the ball game. Escobar will take a seat. Rodriguez to inbound the ball, gets this one out to Fencher. Fencher back out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a right hand. That ball knocked away by Zarte. So the ball will stay with Harlingen South. Some fans brought up some popcorn. It smells pretty dang good. Stepped outside for just a moment to share our player of the game. That was Laura Ramirez. Arsenault's bucket is good. Sabian Arsenault with the deuce. 4:56 opening quarter. 5-2 Hawk lead. Rodriguez with the ball. Kicks this one out to Ryan Fenchner. Fenchner out to Rodriguez from the corner. In and out of the rim and no good. That was Rudy Rodriguez. A pair of Rodriguez's on the floor for the Hawks. 5-2 Hawk lead. Zarte with the ball gives this one up to Soto. Soto being guarded closely by Rodriguez. So Laura Ramirez was our player. Hacienda, she has it, player of the game. Ramirez scored 18 points in the win for Harlingen South. So now we know what's going to be happening on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock a.m. Los Fresnos at Harlingen South for the seeding game. The winner will take the 2 seed, The loser will take the 3 seed. That bucket's up and good. Arsenault with another strong move to the hole. He's got all 4 points for Brownsville Hanna here with 4:15 in the opening quarter. So that was confirmed moments ago. That Harlingen South will host Los Fresnos in a 3rd matchup of the year to determine who's the 2nd and 3rd seed. And just a couple of weeks ago, myself and Coach White, Lance White from Harlingen High, were kind of just sitting back and talking about the district and where it could be. And I told him that I'd figured that this would be the likely scenario with both teams finishing with a 7-3 record and a possible seeding game. But then my question was do the coaches go with the flip, or do you have that actual play-in game or seeding game, so to speak? It's not a play-in game because we know both teams are in the playoffs. That 3-pointer is good. Talamantes from downtown. 7-0 run from the home team. Talamantes drilled the 3, 7-5. Hanna lead. Arsenault with a steal with the right hand, breaking away. Bucket good. 6 points for Arsenault. 3:13 in the opening quarter. Rodriguez out to Rodriguez. Fencher for 3, blocked. Back comes Brownsville Hanna. Thornwall with the block. Over to Zarte. Zarte back to Talamantes. Bounce pass inside. Hanna looking to push the number here. That floater is off the back of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Bennett. Alex Rodriguez with the ball. He's going to lose the handle on it, and that's going to be a turnover. 9-5, Brownsville Hanna with the lead. And an electrifying start to this one. We're going to have some substitutions in this ball game. Checking in for Harlingen South. Looks like they're going to go 5 in and 5 out. We're going to try and tab all these names here. Devin Montemayor, Ethan Mireles, D. Batteroo, along with Reese Chamberlain and Drake Everett now in the ball game for Harlingen South. So a fresh 5 from Brian Molina's squad. Soto driving down the baseline. That ball poked away by Batteroo, who's just a sophomore, checks into the game along with Mireles. Out to Batteroo. His sister Layla Batteroo is a Lady Cardinal, one of the better defenders in the area. Everett with the ball, trying to find a lane, kicks this one back out. To Devin Montemayor, the sophomore, who is one of 4 starters on the defense for the Hawk football team this year. Montemayor had himself a year, along with fellow senior Levi Ince. Chamberlain's moved to the hole, not going to count. They're going to call a travel. Back-to-back turnovers from Harlingen South, and that's one thing that really hamstringed the Hawks in the back end or the final minutes of that Bird Bowl last Friday. They were down by 3 with 27 seconds left, and 2 late turnovers really stymied the Hawks offense, and the Cardinals were able to sweep the season series. That 3-pointer from the corner off the mark. Thornwall's shot's no good. 1:44 and a quick pace first quarter. Arsenault's going to come back into the ball game. Julian Torres as well. He checks in. Thornwall and Talamantes will catch a breather. Mireles directing the offense, passing mid-court. Kevin Aro on the call. Rudy Zamaripa to my left, manning the camera. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter from Brownsville Hanna. Everett being guarded closely. Back out to Montemayor. Trying to put a move on Zarte. Defense backing up. Montemayor at the volleyball line, trying to direct the offense. Passes that one over to Mireles. It was a high throw. And Mireles comes down gingerly. But it looks to be okay. 1:12 left in the ball game. Watching Rio Sports Live from Brownsville, Texas. Minute 5 left in this one. That ball is going to be right at midcourt. Mireles is going to be called for a travel and another turnover here late in the first quarter, and it's not what Coach Brian Molina had chalked up. Julian Soto with the ball with the left hand, being chased by Mireles from behind. Here comes the trap. Ball picked away by Mireles. Hands this one off to Everett. 52 seconds and counting in the first period. 9-5 Hanna lead. Chamberlain trying to find some room. Swarming defense from Brownsville Hanna here late in the first quarter. Chamberlain back with the loose ball. Arsenault trying to come up with that one. It'll be a jump ball. Charles Thornwall is going to come back into the ball game. Soto getting a couple of words from his coach Lucio right here in front of us. 38 seconds left in the first quarter. 36 clock ticking away. That pass up to Thornwall with a strong move to the hole. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Batteru. Bounce pass over to Montemayor. Being double teamed. Gets this one out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain again being double teamed. Strong defensive effort. Fans wanting to travel. They're not going to get it. That pass inside to Everett. 15 seconds left. And again, this is a fast and furious first quarter. Back into the ball game is Talamantes and Torres. That pass outside to Everett with a strong move to the hole. Everett will go to the line. (9-5) lead. So again, follow us on the social media sites at Rio Sports Live on Twitter. Give us a follow there. Like us on Facebook at Rio Sports Live, and follow us on Instagram as well at Couch Elsa Brownsville Veterans. Another game going down tonight in the Valley. That game is at BVM. Again, Mark Molina has the call out at that ball game. Free throw is good from Everett. 9-6 game. Second free throw is off the mark. And rebounded by Everett. Strong move, blocked by Thornwall, and the bucket goes. Talk about the luck of the roll there. The 9-8 ball game. That's how the first quarter will come to an end. From Brownsville Hanna, the Eagles lead the Hawks 9-8. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Should be fun, and that's why we do it. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live, coming to you live from Brownsville, Texas. I stepped outside for just a moment, and boy, it got chilly out there. I didn't take my jacket with me. The signal's a little shaky in here for the cell phones. I had to step outside to upload to our social media. Otherwise, I'd still be uploading if I was here in the gym. And yeah, it's a little chilly outside, and it's definitely a little drizzly as well. So hopefully everyone can get home safe travels, as the Lady Hawks they're gonna make their way towards the exit. Probably gonna go grab some dinner, celebrate their win, and then prepare for Saturday. Back to the action here. Alex Rodriguez with the ball out to Rudy Rodriguez. Cross-court pass. Back over to A-Rod. That shot's up and off the mark, no good. From Gabriel Mates, that shot is good. 10-9 is your score. So Gabriel Mates comes into the ball game for Harlingen South. First time, or rather the starter Mates comes back into the game. Thornwall with the ball. Gets this one out to Diego Escobar. Escobar, Thornwall, Arsenault in the game for Brownsville Hanna. Three-pointer from the corner. That one's off the side of the rim from Talamantes. and Zarte. So the starters back in for Brownsville Hanna. .6:55 in the second quarter, 10-9 South lead. Alex Rodriguez with the ball, kicks this one out to Rodriguez. That three-pointer is good! Donald Knowles drills the three-pointer. 13-9 road team. This pass outside, Talamantes for three off the side of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Passes this one up, a little hustle play here. Escobar wanted the ball, and as soon as the official signaled Hanna ball, he definitely pleased to see that the ball will be back in the hands of the Eagles in it. And here he comes, Escobar with the ball. Kicks this one out to Arsenal. He'll put up a deep three off the side of the rim. Back comes Harlingen South. Ryan Fencher with the ball. Brady Bennett back into the game. Fencher out to Rodriguez. Loose ball picked up. Here comes Arsenault on the other end. Looking to make a move. Nice move to the hole. Count it, and the foul. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout up here. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live from Brownsville Hanna High School. In case you're just joining us, Kevin Naro on the call along with Rudy Zamaripa. Sabian Arsenault has had himself a first half. He's looking to complete the three-point play here. And he does, makes that free throw here in the second quarter. 5:57 in the first half. Alex Rodriguez pushing the ball for Harlingen South. They lead by one. And the case is simple. Ryan Fenchner with the ball. Being guarded by Talamantes. Back out to Mares. Mares over to Rodriguez. Inside to Bennett. Bennett out to Rodriguez. Back to Rodriguez. Cross court pass to Mares. Mares gets this one to Fenchner. 5:26 in the first half. In case you're just tuning in, the case is simple for Harlingen South. Win and you're in. The Hawks coming in with a 4-3 district record and currently in third place. San Benito, the surprise of the district this year, they're 3-4 in district play under first-year coach Jared Bly. Brady Bennett, strong move to the hole. He'll go to the line. So let's run down the standings here. Los Fresnos currently in first place and running away with the district. They're staring at a 6-peat. They're 7-0 in district play. Harlingen High coming off the Bird Bowl win. They're 5-2. There are only 2 losses coming to Los Fresnos. And of course, the Cardinals completed the sweep of the Bird Bowl last Friday. Is checking into the game for Brian Molina's squad is Noah Rios, number 11. Gabriel Modis will catch a breather. Second free throw from Bennett is off the mark. Rebounded by Thurnwall over to Talamantes. Talamantes taking on about half of the Hawks lineup there with about a 3-on-1 right there. That jumper is good. Jared Zarte with the deuce. We're all tied up, 14 apiece, 4:58 in the first half. Rios gets this one out to Fencher, back over to Rios. Back inside to Alex Rodriguez, trying to make a move inside, count it, and the foul. San Benito currently 3-4 in district play. Brownsville Hanna 2-5. Julian Soto coming into the ball game. Thurnwall will take a seat. Again, Brownsville, Hanna trying to stay alive in the playoff race. A win, they will keep their playoff hopes alive with a potential 3-5 record. 3-point plays good. 17-14 lead with 4:46. Harlingen South out in front, and a seesaw battle here at Brownsville, Hanna. Zarte with the ball, gets this one out to Talamantes. Talamantes out to Escobar, driving to the hole, and he gets fouled on his way to the bucket. Ryan Fenchner guilty of the foul. This game started right on time. We're approaching the 8 o'clock hour. Escobar at the free throw line. First shot off the mark. We're going to have to go and fix our banner. Part of it's kind of come down there, the top right. I'll have to go down there and fix it myself. 17-14 the score. Second free throw off the mark, and Escobar misses both free throws. And it'll stay a 3-point Hawk lead. Brios with the ball. Kicks this one out to Rudy Rodriguez. He'll put up a three. Bang! 20-14. Now it's a 6-point Hawk lead. Back comes Brownsville Hanna. .416 left in the first half. Reeve Reina in attendance, sitting by himself. Not as loud as he usually is. Then again, he's by himself and doesn't have his crew with him. But nonetheless, a faithful Harlingen South fan. He is old Reeve Reina. I know he's on the baseball team. Kind of explains why he's wearing his baseball hat. But he's out here watching his Hawks. 20-14, South with the lead. Arsenault with the ball. That's going to be a turnover there. Escobar unable to handle that one. .356 left in the first half. And that's going to be thrown away. Some of the Lady Hawks are still in attendance. Isabella Matis is still here. I'm guessing some of the kiddos elected to stay behind with their parents and watch some boys basketball as the Hawks are looking to punch their ticket to the postseason. Be another turnover there. A lot of turnovers here late in the first half from both sides. Julian Soto unable to corral that one, and it's back into the hands of South. Fenchner will put up a three, rebounded by Talamantes. Back comes Brownsville Hanna. Zarte driving to the hole off the top of the glass and good. 20-16, Hanna right back in this ball game. Alex Rodriguez trying to back down his man. Kicks this one out to Fenchner. He'll put up a three. Bang! Three-pointer's good. Both offenses starting to find their rhythm here at the 3-minute mark. As we approach halftime, Talamantes will put up a three off the back of the rim and no good. Arsenault with the rebound. Zarte with the ball, trying to make a move. Almost had a carry there. Sweet move to the hole by Escobar. Doesn't get the friendly roll. Xavier Arsenault now being called over by Coach Lucio. Being coached up just a little bit there. Julian Soto right in front of us, getting ready to check into this game. Is Kevin Flores, number 15. So again, 5 in and 5 out. Chamberlain, Batarou, Mireles, Everett, all in the game, along with Jeremiah Rivera, the sophomore. He'll get his first minutes here. 23-16, South with the lead. 2:51 left in the first half. Free throws good from Escobar. Here in the second period, 23-17 to score. So Escobar will come out of the game. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout up here. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank. At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. We are coming to you live from Hanna High School. District 32 6A boys action. Chamberlain with the left hand trying to drive to the hole. That's going to be an offensive foul. So Jared Zarte, Sabian Arcedo, Charles Thornwall, Isaiah Talamantes, and Kevin Flores all in the game for the Eagles. Flores puts up a three, well off the mark, rebounded by Talamantes. Loose ball picked up by the Hawks is Ethan Mireles. Out to Everett. Everett looking to push the envelope here. 23-17 score. High off the glass and good. Reese Chamberlain with the deuce, and it's a 25-17 Hawk lead with 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. Sabian Arsenal with the ball. Passes this one cross court to Talamantes. Jumper blocked by Batteroo. Everett with the ball. Gets this one out to Chamberlain. Looking to make a move. Driving to the hole. Passes it. No one's there. Was looking for Batteroo. Coach Molina there trying to fix that miscue. Saw that one from up here. Batteroo wasn't expecting the pass from Chamberlain. Jeremiah Rivera, another sophomore, one of the 4 sophomores I mentioned earlier in the broadcast to start for that Hawk defense. Mireles into the game, hop step inside, kicks this one back out. Everett with the ball. Trying to make a move to Mireles. Now that one's blocked by Thornwall, picked up by Batteroo. Strong move to the hole. What a move by Batteroo. 27-17, the Hawks' biggest lead of the night. They lead by 10. Back comes Hanna with a three-pointer off the mark from Kevin Flores. A $1:23 left in the first half. Hawks lead by 10. Everett with the ball, guarded by Escobar. Everett trying to find a man, gets it out to Mireles. Being guarded closely by Flores, kicks this one out to Everett. That ball poked away and it'll stay with the Hawks. Last touch by Escobar. 10-point Hawk lead, 1:06 left in the first half. Again, in case you're just tuning in, 2 games left after tonight in District 32 6A. Hawks can clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight. Batteroo's shot's no good, rebounded by Arsenault. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Arsenault had himself a big first quarter, been quiet since. That three-pointer's up off the mark by Zarte. Offensive board, Thornwall out to Escobar. And the Eagles are going to slow things down here. Arsenault again with the ball. That one's poked away by Batteroo, but Zarte able to pick up the loose ball. Zarte looking for a lane out to Escobar. 30 seconds left, out to Flores. Flores almost threw that one away, but Escobar ain't able to corral it in. Arsenault with a wide open three, count it! 27-20 the lead now for Harlingen South. Mireles getting the call from Brian Molina. 10 seconds left, ticking away. Mireles with the ball, gives this one up to Everett. Everett's gonna have to do something with it quick, trying to make a crossover move. Puts up a three, off the mark, no good. Mireles tries to put that one up at the buzzer, but it's not gonna go. That's how the first half will come to an end. The Harlingen South Hawks lead 27-20 here on the road against Brownsville Hanna. You're watching Real Sports Live.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Hacienda Ford. Hacienda has it. Has what? Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. It's simply a different way. It's a car buying experience you'll enjoy. With a huge Ford selection like Ford F-150s, Mustangs, Explorers, Escapes, the Ford Raptor, and a whole bunch more, buying a new Ford should be fun, and that's why we do it. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Thanks for watching Real Sports Live. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports 5, #1.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hacienda Ford. Hacienda has it. Has what? Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. It's simply a different way. It's a car buying experience you'll enjoy. With a huge Ford selection like Ford F-150s, Mustangs, Explorers, Escapes, the Ford Raptor, and a whole bunch more, buying a new Ford should be fun, and that's why we do it. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Start of the second half here at Brownsville High School. Harlingen South with a 27-20 lead. Kevin Nara on the call, joined by Rudy Zamaripa to my left. So the Hawks looking to get out to a strong start, as they did when this one got underway. Rodriguez, Fenchner, Rodriguez, Bennett, all in the game for Harlingen South. Three-pointer from Fenchner is good. 10-point Hawk lead. Gabriel Mattis in the game. That's who's on the floor for Harlingen South, and a hustle move there from Rodriguez. Diego Escobar, Sabian Arsenault, Jared Zarte, Isaiah Talamantes. That three-pointer is well off the mark. Second chance points from Brady Bennett is good. Shout out to Coach Bennett. She's here in attendance. cross-country and cheer coach for Harlingen South, watching her son Brady. So a timeout on the floor. So in the game for Brownsville Hanna is Arsenault, Talamantes, Zarte, Thornwall, and Escobar. So again, we'll stay on the air here as the Hawks have a 32-20 lead, 7-11 left in the third quarter. Again, for Harlingen South, a win, and they will be in the playoffs. Brownsville Hanna, meanwhile, looking to stay alive in the playoff race. They are currently 2-5 in district play, and in 5th place in 32-6A. And a quick timeout. Zarte will inbound the ball. If you Hanna folks are familiar with the last name Arsenault, that's because Adi Arsenault was a former Hanna Lady Eagle. She was up for Female Athlete of the Year last year. Quite the athlete is Adi Arsenault. Driving to the hole is Thornwall. Nice floater. Back to a 10-point deficit for Lucio's squad. Bennett with the ball. Gives this one back out to Rodriguez. This three-pointer is up and doesn't get the friendly roll. Rebounded by Harlingen South. Bennett backing his man down, throws this one away, looking for Rodriguez. Ryan Fenchner had an open look for three. 32-22 here in the third period. 6:39 left in the third quarter. Adi Arsenault played volleyball, played basketball, and also played softball, and she's playing at the college level. Her season getting underway in the sport of softball, and we can talk some softball as well later in this broadcast and what's to expect with some teams here in the area and across the valley. And you can bet that we will be at these tournaments as soon as they get underway. Talamantes puts up a three off the side of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Back comes Rodriguez on the other end for Harlingen South. Driving to the hole, a 2-on-1. Floater is well off the mark. 6:05 here in the third quarter. Be sure to give us a like on Facebook. Rio Sports Live. Like us on Twitter. Also Rio Sports Live, and on Instagram. Ten-point South lead. Escobar, gonna be a jump ball. Almost looked as if he traveled. Mount Mercy is where Adi Arsenault is playing her softball these days. Brady Bennett with a strong move to the hole. Back up to a 12-point South lead. Bounce pass to Arsenault, and offensive foul. That'll fire up the troops. 5:33, 12-point Hawk lead. Here they come. Alex Rodriguez with the ball. Rodriguez gets this one out to Fenchner. Fenchner guarded by Arsenault. Back to Rodriguez. Zarte guarding him. Back to Alex Rodriguez. Keep in mind there's a Rudy and Alex Rodriguez. Rudy wears number 23. Alex wears number 14. Fenchner with the ball. Examining the defense out to Rudy Rodriguez. Guarded by Talamantes. He'll get fouled and he'll go to the line. So Adi Arsenault was a part of that playoff team for Coach Boomer Larson's squad last year. They made the playoffs, and folks, they really gave Vela a run for their money. They got swept in the bi-district round, but that first ball game here at Hanna was in limbo. And the Lady Eagles gave the Lady Sabercats all they could handle. First free throw is good from Rodriguez. Expect a young squad from Larson's softball bunch this year, but nonetheless they'll look to compete in what will be yet another ultra competitive District 32-6A when it comes to softball, as Rodriguez makes both free throws at the 36-22 Hawk lead. 5 minutes left here in the third period. So if you'd ask me now who would be the favorite to win the district, and my motto is, to be the man you got to beat the man, and that would be San Benito. Upon Coach Denise Lara's arrival, the Lady Hounds have won back-to-back district titles, and there's Harlingen South, one of the most deepest and talented rosters in the Valley. They've yet to win a district title, and you're talking about a senior group with Cristina Ariano, Quintana Muniz, Kayla Rogers, a well-grounded group. They've been to the Sweet 16 twice. They've been to the third round once. And now what's up for the grand finale with these seniors is I'm positive that they would love to win a district title and make another playoff run. But that's the only thing that's eluded this bunch is that district crown. San Benito will be hosting a tournament later this softball season. That's going to be a good one. You're talking about Lyford, Mercedes, Rio Hondo, all in that tournament, along with the host team, San Benito. That one's high off the glass and missed by Thornwall. Back comes Harlingen South on the other end. Ryan Fenchner pushed it up court, handed off to Rudy Rodriguez with the ball around the screen from Bennett. Foul's gonna go against Thornwall, and Coach Lucio doesn't like the call, but it's gonna go against Thornwall. He'll come out of the game. He's in a bit of foul trouble. Julian Torres checks into the ball game wearing the number 25. Ball out to Fenchner, 4:28 in the third period. Rudy Rodriguez with the ball out to Fenchner. Fenchner out to Montemayor, and Rodriguez back with the ball. Gabriel Maris wearing the number 12. Maris out to Everett. Everett to Rodriguez, working his way around the defense. Everett puts up a three. That one's well off the mark. Talamantes with the rebound. Kind of slowed things down, loses the handle on the ball, and it's going to be a turnover. Rudy Rodriguez now pushing the ball. Nice move, jumper. He'll get fouled on his way to the line. Ran into the scores table there. So you look at San Benito as the front runners with the favorites to win that district, followed by Harlingen South. Then you have Los Fresnos and Hanna. Those four teams made the playoffs last year. Kevin Flores comes into the ball game. Talamantes will check out. Keep an eye on what Harlingen High will do when it comes to softball. They have a lot of pieces in play for a strong year. Andrea Salinas, one of the players returning. Free throws off the mark. Jamie Gonzalez, the catcher. Zoe Rosas, the two seniors on that squad. Zoe's one of them. 37-22 the score. And an offensive foul called on Escobar. Noah Rios comes into the ball game. He'll run the point here, wearing the number 11. 3:30 in the third quarter. Harlingen South in control of this ball game, trying to avoid any kind of run that Hanna might put together. They started off strong in the third quarter. Hanna got the game off on a good start from Sabian Arsenault. Really just set the gym on fire, and this place was buzzing. But since then, South has been able to weather the storm. 3:10 left in the third quarter. Bennett with the ball, looking to set up the Hawk offense. Back out to Fenchner. Fenchner resetting the offense. Rodriguez driving it in, passes this one inside to Bennett with a strong move. 39-22. Hawks pulling away here in the third quarter. Sabian Arsenault directing the offense out to Zarte. Kicks this one out to Flores. Flores throws this one. He almost threw it away, but Arsenault was right there to save it. Arsenault with a deep three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Bennett. 2:15 left in the third quarter. Back comes Harlingen South. Fenchner with the ball. Back out to Rios, and they'll slow things down and set up the offense. Fenchner kicks this one back out to Rios, who's right at the volleyball line, over to Fenchner. Fenchner again kicks this one out to Rios. Rios, Bennett, Everett, Fenchner, and Rodriguez in the game for the Hawks. Everett with the right hand spin move inside, almost got the and one. So be sure to like us on social media, give us a follow on Twitter, give us a follow on Instagram, like us on Facebook, all of Rio Sports Live. Everett at the free throw line. First shot is missed. (39-22) the score. Second free throw is good. 40-22, Harlingen South with the lead. So far, so good if you're a Hawks fan. And that shot in and out of the rim. Missed shot by Talamantes. I'm sure these Hawk fans are anxious to order their playoff shirts. (40-22) the score, $1:35 left in the third quarter. Reese Chamberlain at the line. Devin Montemayor, Reese Chamberlain, D. Batteroo, Drake Everett, Noah Rios all in the game. Boys basketball final, or rather, excuse me, the halftime score. Well, that's a shocker there. San Perlito 48, La Villa 34. That's a little too close for comfort. Thornwall kicks this one out. That three-pointer's up. Bank shot no good from Julian Soto. A minute 20. Rios pushing the ball back up from right to left. That's a little too close for comfort if you're a Trojans fan. San Perlito leads 48-34 at the half. Under a minute to go. Montemayor with the ball. Out to Everett. Everett keeping a close eye on the clock. Drake Everett, the junior, will be at the free throw line. And misses that free throw. Rebounded by Batteroo. Strong move to the hole. Doesn't get it to go. And the ball will stay with Harlingen South. Montemayor to inbound the ball. Gets this one to Chamberlain, trying to make a hop step move. And that'll be a jump ball. San Perlito Lady Trojans wrap up district play with a home win against La Villa. They wrap up with a 5-3 league record. They get the win against the Lady Cardinals. Thornwall's three-pointer is no good. Chamberlain hands this one off to Rios. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Rios, little swing pass over to Montemayor. 24 seconds, clock ticking away here in the third period. Rios with the ball, guarded by Flores. Rios trying to find a man, gets it out to Batteroo. Batteroo trying to drive it to the hole. Strong move. Nice move by Batteroo, but he's going to be on the line. It's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Hanna basketball. 7 seconds left in the period. Thornwall with the ball. Here comes the trap. Trying to push his way. Gets it across court. Thornwall's shot is up. No good. That's how the third quarter will come to an end. As we head to the fourth quarter here at Brownsville, Hanna High School Hawks 41, Eagles 22. As we head to the fourth quarter, we're watching Rio Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live for the fourth and final quarter from Brownsville, Hanna. Brian Molina's squad flirting with the playoff berth here tonight. They can get this win. They're going to go dancing. Arsenault with the breakaway layup, good. 41-24. Bennett with the ball. Back out to Maris. Maris to Rodriguez. Again, folks, be sure to follow us on social media. Give us a like on Facebook, Rio Sports Live. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, also Rio Sports Live. Strong move to the hole. There's going to be a foul called. We're on the home side, on the Hanna side, and the home crowd does not like that call. Here come the Boo Birds. And again, this crowd can most certainly get into it. So we have McAllen High, McAllen Memorial Soccer going on. Of course, Brownsville Veterans and Ed Couch Elsa going at it in 32-5A. Katie Esquivel was the Hacienda She Has It player of the game for Coach Abel Torres' squad over down the ways at Brownsville Veterans. She had 22 points in the win. 43-24 the score. Hawks with the lead, taken away. Back comes Harlingen South on the other end. That ball is going to be thrown away. Ryan Fenchner. .654 here in the fourth quarter. 43-24, Hawks lead. Talamantes thought about the three, pulled it back. Zarte back to Talamantes. Zarte kicks this one out, driving to the hole, and one! Julian Soto with some nifty footwork. .637 left in this one. And again, Laura Ramirez, Harlingen South senior, scored 18 points in the win. She scored 14 points her last outing against Brownsville Hanna. She was 4 for 8 from three-point land, and tonight she picked up where she left off against feasting against this Hanna defense, blocked by Arsenault. .43-26. At three-pointers, good. Ryan Fenchner from downtown. Hawks pulling away late. They lead by 20. That three-pointer from Arsenault is no good. Second chance points from Soto is good. So it's a 46-28 ball game, 6:09 left in this one. You are watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Count the deuce there. 48-28, back up to a 20-point lead. And if you're Brownsville Hanna, you're going to have to start doing some math if you're Fermin Lucio, seeing how your team can punch that playoff ticket. Arsenault from downtown. Count that three-pointer. Shout out to Adi Arsenault if she's tuning in, watching her little brother. Got to catch up with Adi earlier this season at the Nicky Rowe. It's Fresno's game, so hope all is well up north. Mades will go to the charity stripe. So Friday night, we're going to find out the details on Edinburgh High and Weslaco. Let's see if we can find out those details here tonight. That game, we do know that game is going to be Friday night. It's just a matter of where. 49-31 the score, 5:25 left in the ball game. Three-pointer up the side of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Rodriguez, out to Ethan Mireles, who comes into the ball game. Mireles out to Fetchner. He puts up a three. Bang! 52-31. Rodriguez almost got that steal. Arsenault with the ball. Still no word yet on the site. But we do know they will play on Friday. And again, one thing we do know is Los Fresnos will be at Harlingen South Saturday at 11 a.m., little matinee basketball. I can pencil myself in on that one. That free throw is good from Escobar, back to a 20-point lead. Edinburgh High got the win tonight over in 31-6A. So again, as soon as we get word on where and what time that game will be. Last year they met up at Donna North. I imagine Coach Fino and Coach Salinas will do the same. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Arsenault, step back three, bang! Sabian Arsenault putting on a clinic. He's having himself a ball game, trying to push his Eagles to a comeback here. Rios with the ball directing the offense, guarded by Zarte. And in comes Arsenault, and a carry call. Now the home crowd liking that one. Jeremiah Rivera checks into the ball game for the Hawks. 8:33 on my watch. Arsenault with the ball, 52-36, 4:30 left in this one. Eagles trying to make a comeback here and keep their playoff hopes alive. Zartes shots up off the back of the rim and no good. 4:16, clock ticking away. Ethan Mireles with the ball, gets that one to Rodriguez, puts that one up, no good. Gets his own rebound off the side of the rim and no good. Arsenault, that's going to be an offensive foul. Threw an elbow there. Wasn't intentional, but nonetheless, some of the Eagle fans here can't believe it, but it was definitely threw a little elbow there. Rivera to inbound the ball to Rodriguez. Guarded closely by Arsenault. It's going to be picked off. Here comes Arsenault on the other end. Layup, good. 52-38. This game far from over. Hanna trying to make a late push in this one. Arsenault almost came up with the steal. Ball's going to stay with Harlingen South. Pass inside to Mireles, trying to clear it out. Almost threw it away there, but Jeremiah Rivera with awareness, picked off by Arsenault. Here he comes again. Arsenault's gonna put up a three. No good, rebounded by Hanna. Zarte will put up a three. That one's off the mark. Ball out of bounds, and it'll go over to Harlingen South. Arsenault had a shot at a three and missed it. Tell you what, if he makes that three, this place goes off. These fans ready to erupt. 3:24 and counting. Pass out to Devin Montemayor. Try to drive it to the lane and an easy deuce there. Really a breakdown on defense from Hanna. Not the time to do that. Back comes Escobar over to Zarte. Zarte out to Talamantes. Kicks this one out to Thornmill for three. Good! (54-41), that three-pointer from Charles Thornwall. 3 minutes left in this one. I'm going to take a quick timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. There's that man right there, Sabian Arsenault. He has had himself a ball game, trying to do everything within his power to fuel his squad to a comeback. Ethan Mireles, Devin Montemayor, Alex Rodriguez, Ryan Fenchner, and Rudy Rodriguez on the court for Harlingen South. They lead 54-41, 2:44. Ball picked away by Arsenault. Who else than Sabian Arsenault? Misses the layup there. Second chance points blocked by Fenchner. They're going to call a foul there on Ryan Fenchner. Not sure where that one came from. There's Reeve. There goes Reeve Reina. Definitely a character, and there goes Mr. Arsenault saying he's going to tee up Reeve there. Shout out to Mr. Arsenault. He's here in attendance tonight. Yeah, he threw up a technical over to Reeve, all in good fun. For Jared Zarte at the free throw line. Free throws off the mark, but the ball will stay with the Eagles. Deep three-pointer, bang! Arsenault, another three-pointer. And all of a sudden, it's a 10-point game. (54-44). This one getting a little interesting in the back half of this one. Ball stolen away. Thornmill for two, good. 8-point game, 2:17 left in this one. Full timeout on the court. Brownsville Hanna on the comeback trail. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live, and we got a good one here. It's an 8-point ball game. Coach Fermin Lucio firing up his troops here, and buckle up. We got a good one. The Eagles trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Meanwhile, Harlingen South looking to punch their ticket to the postseason. Thornwall in the game. Zarte, Talamantes, Arsenault, and Escobar all in the game. 54-46. Montemayor pushing the Hawk offense here. Passes this one up. That's going to be saved. Up. It's going to be a backcourt violation. Mireles did everything he could to save that one. And a turnover. Rios will come in for Montemayor. Ethan Mireles tried to save that ball, but just about a step or two late. It was a backcourt violation. The ball in the hands of Arsenault, the hottest shooter on the floor. 2 minutes left in this one, down by 8. Gives this one up to Zarte. Zarte out to Thornmill for 3, off the side of the rim, no good. Poked around by Arsenault. Second chance points, no good. Rebounded by Arsenault. Going to the hole, 2, good. 6-point game. Holy Toledo. $1:45 left in this one. 54-48 is the score. Quick timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Hi, thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Real Sports Live.
Hacienda Ford. Hacienda has it. Has what? Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. It's simply a different way. It's a car buying experience you'll enjoy. With a huge Ford selection like Ford F-150s, Mustangs, Explorers, Escapes, the Ford Raptor, and a whole bunch more, buying a new Ford should be fun.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. 1:40 left in this one. Hawks on the ropes here. Fouled on his way to the basket was Rudy Rodriguez. So the Weslaco Lady Panthers did pick up a win tonight, setting up the matchup we anticipated. And that's going to be Edinburgh High and Weslaco. And Arsenault called for the foul, and he's going to foul out of this game. And that's a huge loss for Brownsville Hanna. Arsenault was truly putting on a clinic, and Joe mentioned last night, hey, when a scorer wants to turn it on, he can just say, hey, let's turn it on, and Arsenault did that tonight. First free throw is good, and a big one there from Rodriguez. 55-48. Now Mr. Arsenault over there talking with Mr. Reeves Reyna. Kind of chatting things over just a bit. Arsenault fouls out of the game, and that's a big loss for Brownsville Hanna. So now the question is, if you're Brownsville Hanna, who is going to step up in the absence of Arsenault? 56-48 to score here in the fourth quarter. So now we're just waiting to find out where and what time Weslaco and Edinburgh will play. The winner obviously will be the 1 seed. Both Weslaco and Edinburgh High split the district title. They're co-champs for a second straight year. Again, last year they had themselves the same situation, but the game was played at Donna North. And then, of course, that will sort out itself. The same will be said in 32-6A Harlingen South will play Los Fresnos at home Saturday at 11 a.m. The winner will get the 2 seed, and then is looking at either a possible Weslaco, Edinburgh High. Well, excuse me, no, if you're the 2 seed, you'll play the 3 seed. They'll get Vela. 3-pointer from the corner, in and out of the rim and no good. So let's have a little bit of fun with this. If Edinburgh High does win that game, second free throw off the mark. If Edinburgh High wins that game, it'll be Edinburgh, Weslaco, Vela, Donna North. Edinburgh High will then get Hanna. If South wins, they will get Vela. Los Fresnos will get Weslaco. Harlingen and Donna North, that's a lock. We do know that Harlingen and Donna North are the 1 and 4 seed. So we're just having some fun here, but let's flip the switch here. So what's not going to change is Donna North as the 4 seed, Vela as the 3 seed. Free throw is good, 58-48, back to a 10-point lead. And again, in 32-6A, we do know Harlingen's locked in as the 1. Hanna's locked in as the 4. Second free throw's good. So now if it's if it's Los Fresnos that wins on Saturday, that layup no good. If Los Fresnos wins Saturday and Weslaco wins Friday, it would be Harlingen, Donna North, Hanna, Weslaco, Los Fresnos, Vela, South Edinburgh. Kind of just dissecting what could be come Monday morning. And then, of course, the playoffs can start as soon as Monday. Some coaches have elected to go on a Monday. Some choose to go on a Tuesday. But there's a little teaser right there as we just kind of broke it down for you and what could be. And, of course, we'll know all this in these next couple of days. That three-pointer is up and good. 59-51. 14 seconds left in this one. Timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and stay on board here. So, again, let's kind of just run down what we went through. If South wins on Saturday and Edinburgh wins on Friday night, the final standings would be Edinburgh in first, Weslaco in second, Vela in third, Donna North in fourth. 32-6A. South wins, they'll be the 2 seed. Los Fresnos will be the 3. Hanna will be the 4th. Harlingen will be the 1st. But one things we do know for sure, Harlingen and Hanna, 1st and 4th seed. So Harlingen will face Donna North. Edinburgh High will face Hanna, the 1 and the 4 seed. South will play Vela, a rematch from last year's by district round. And Weslaco, Los Fresnos will meet up with each other, another rematch from last year's by district round. That's if South wins and gets the 2 seed and Edinburgh wins and gets the 1 seed. Now let's flip the switch on the other side of it. If Weslaco wins Friday night, they'll be the 1 seed, followed by Edinburgh High. They'll be the 2. Vela will be the 3. Donna North will be the 4. That's in 31-6A, 32-6A. Again, Harlingen locked in as the 1 seed. If Los Fresnos wins, they'll be the 2 seed. South will be the 3. Hanna will be the 4th seed. Los Fresnos would play Vela. South would play Edinburgh, Harlingen would play Donna North, and Hanna would play Weslaco. So it changes up just a little bit. But one thing we do know for sure, Harlingen South is going back to the playoffs. They clinch a playoff berth with a 59-53 win here tonight at Brownsville. Hanna, Harlingen South, you're going dancing. They improved to 5-3 on the district season. They're going to the playoffs. Brownsville Hanna falls to 2-6 on the year. The Harlingen South Hawks are playoff bound. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Kevin Aro, Rudy Zamaripa. Thank you to the IT department here at Brownsville, Hanna. Thanks to Coach Gilbert Leal and Mark Guess for hosting us. As always, saying so long and good night from Brownsville.